So what can you do about your gremlins? I've said in the previous exercise that we can start to write them down and really become quite familiar with what they say, and that actually can go a long way. Sometimes though, a gremlin kind of seems to hang around a bit more, and there's some other tricks that you can do just to make them a little bit quiet. One trick is just simply to visualize them. So I want to invite you now just to close your eyes and just see what image emerges for your gremlin. It might be that you get a very vivid image of a particular character. Maybe it looks like something out of a cartoon or some fictional character of another kind. Maybe you just get a blurry image of some kind, or maybe for you images don't work, in which case you can just sit and listen and see if something emerges. What I want you to do with the image you have is just notice it for now. Notice where it is, how big it is, its colour, its sound. And we're just going to do a few little tricks and see what happens. So first of all, just see what happens if you let your gremlin get bigger. Notice what happens as it gets bigger, perhaps as big as the room you're in, perhaps bigger still. How does that make you feel? Now allow it to get smaller. Let it go to the size of a pea. How does that make you feel? So now just choose how big or small would you like that gremlin to be. You get to choose. And now let's play with the colour of the gremlin. What colour is it? Maybe try a different colour. Maybe an orange or a green or a blue, any colour of your choice, just play with it. And you maybe want to add some patterns to it. If it's got clothing on, maybe make it look a bit sillier. You get to choose what colour you'd like the gremlin to be, what patterns you'd like it to be. Now try listening to the gremlin. What sound does it make? What happens when you make that sound stronger, louder? And what happens if you make that sound quieter and softer? Just notice what impact that has on you and choose what you'd like the sound to be. Now, notice how near or far the gremlin is to you. See what happens if you bring it really close. How does that feel? See what happens if you move it further away. What impact does that have? Right into the distance. And now choose how near or far would you like it to be. Again, you get to choose where you place it. And finally, let's just notice where the gremlin is. Is it in front of you? Is it to the side? Behind? Try it somewhere else. Try it everywhere around you until it's gone right around the back, all around to the other side, towards the front again. Notice how it feels as it moves to these different places. And move it to the place that you'd like it to be. So you've played with the gremlin's size, you've played with the gremlin's colour, you've played with its noise, you've played with how near or far it is, and you've played where you want it to be. And there's more you could do. You could start seeing what it's like with a squeaky voice, maybe imagine it doing a funny dance. Use your imagination. Use your imagination to create something that makes you feel a bit more in charge of this gremlin and helps you keep it where you want to keep it.